Hi Sharks, my name is Linda Ballantyne and I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. I'm the president of Crowning Touch Senior Moving Services, a company I started 16 years ago. We focus on moving seniors, that's our specialty, and we are the only moving company in America with a consignment shop and an auction house where we sell the items that our downsizing clients no longer want. The synergy provides us with 4 distinct profit centers, making us recession resistant with profit margins unheard of in our industry. And you know that last year we won the Oscar in the moving industry? That's the most prestigious award I could ever win, from the American Moving and Storage Association. We were named America's most outstanding small moving company. So now I want to franchise this successful business model in 100 cities with populations of 500,000 plus over the next 6 years. And I'm seeking $250,000 in exchange for a 25% equity position. Our service menu is aimed at the tsunami of seniors swelling the market over the next 25 years. All of them will need to move at least once, and most will downsize in phases, generating repetitive revenue streams. Unlike young families, seniors must have help when they move. Our broad service menu provides not only detailed packing and unpacking, but unlike other moving companies, we also reconnect all electronics and computers, hang pictures and mirrors, and provide complete residential cleaning after the move, including trips to the landfill if necessary. We are truly a one-stop shop for any senior who is downsizing, especially since we help dispense assets, including cars and boats. Our real estate division will even sell their house or condo, so seniors get all of these options with just one phone call. Any revenue we generate, we split 50-50 with our clients, with the exception of a few big ticket items, and it helps offset the cost of their move. And you know, at the end of the move, we have left no money on the table. We have captured every opportunity. So let's take a closer look at the various profit centers that make us so recession resistant. The heart of our operation, of course, is the moving company, because it feeds both the consignment shop and the auction house. During the course of almost every move, both inter and intrastate, we pick up consigned items and we get paid to bring them in. It is when I am out doing a moving estimate that I can determine how many of our other services are applicable to a particular move. Where a senior's move might require separate coordination between family members, a mover, a realtor, a cleaning service, and a estate sales service, we deliver a solution with coordinated parts. To ensure accountability, the same co-ed moving and packing team will handle all aspects of each move from beginning to end. We do not sub out any service, but do it all ourselves. Our a la carte pricing for everything is competitive. We also utilize the moving team to make deliveries from the consignment shop and auction house as well. And all of the pickup and delivery activity rounds out the generic 6-month moving calendar and contributes to a 12-month, year-round revenue stream. Now, all moving companies know how to move goods, but none know how to readily sell articles at a profit benefiting themselves. Crowning Touch offers a combination and convergence of old line customer need with new technology and fulfillment. We hold monthly auctions in the only licensed house in Virginia without an auctioneer. And in order to hold an auction without an auctioneer, we had to write our own proprietary auction software, which we are calling Auction Ease. And we are currently using it, and we've copyrighted it. We can begin licensing it separately this fall outside our industry to other auction houses, antique malls, large jewelry retailers, or anyone with the regular need to shed inventory quickly. It will be the only auction program on the market not configured around an auctioneer, which means you can sell 4 times the volume of an average auction. For instance, 1,600 lots as opposed to 400 lots, because you are not restricted to the speed at which an average auction is called. Not having to pay an auctioneer also saves about 20 to 30% of the gross of any auction. And the program is extremely user-friendly. Our browse and bid auctions span 2 days and allow bidders to register and place bids in an auction house environment at one of 6 computer stations. They can watch the bidding activity on 4 big screens in our auction house, or they can actually leave the auction without leaving the action. Because if they get outbid, they receive a text message and they can use their phone to revise their bid. You know, no other auction program does that. They can also bid from home, see picture highlights, and create a watch list of lots they are interested in. The program tells them if they are winning or not, and all the bidding ends on Saturday night at 8 p.m. A horn blows, and whether you are at home or in the auction house, the bidding is over. You know, the inventory we have in both the consignment shop and the auction house, we don't even pay for. So there is no cost of goods sold in my company except for the short-term storage because everything moves rapidly. We alone make the decision about what goes into the consignment shop as opposed to the auction house, and our contract with the consignor allows us complete freedom to price as we see fit. We do research when needed on collectibles and rare items, but the large auction audience we generate guarantees that a fair market value is attained. In short, we have no head-to-head competition, just scattered bits and pieces. In this service economy, we are perfectly positioned to change the face of the moving industry, or at least its expression. While we are grossing $1.5 million this year in a depressed economy and in a community of only 250,000, we can see a tremendous opportunity for a franchise in Atlanta, Philadelphia, Chicago, or LA. The auction house itself outside Southwest Virginia would easily do millions in sales. Directors at retirement communities just love us because we grease the wheels for their potential residents, making it easier for them to leave behind their home of many years. They recommend us constantly, as do realtors. Children often live hundreds of miles away from their parents, so help is restricted to encapsulated times that are hard and expensive to come by. A Crowning Touch franchise in any community will fill in the gaps and be the safety net when help is needed. You know, Crowning Touch has been a real asset to the Roanoke Valley, as evidenced by our most recent Platinum Award for Roanoke's Best Moving Company and our A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. You know, I've raised and invested $120,000 to date and done the legal work for the franchise disclosure document and the franchise agreement. But it is hard to raise capital in my countrified corner of Virginia. My biggest challenge was kicking this company off in the first place. After a personal tragedy, I found myself a single mom and homeless. I had no money, but a great idea. I had no office, but I had a cell phone and a bed in a friend's house that doubled as my desk. So this challenge to raise money now doesn't look nearly as hard from my current vantage point. If the sharks don't jump on this, I will license the Auction East program by itself and finance the franchise expansion that way, albeit more slowly. So what do you think, sharks? Can we do this deal?